Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marian. Hope everyone's doing well today. Do not mind my cracked screen. My phone's been cracked for a year or so. I don't know. I'm using a different camera. I am using a tablet. I decided to go and just get like a small tablet. And I wanted to check out the camera quality. So my hands are a little shaky. That's just kind of how they are. So please don't mind the shakiness. Now, I wanted to do a little update because it's been, I don't know how long since I did one with the driving, like because um the only income that I was getting at that time was doing deliveries. Then I worked and then I totaled the car. So I didn't work for some months. But since I don't have a job right now and I do have a vehicle, um I went back to doing deliveries. Now the only delivery that's not on here from the last video is Grubhub. You guys, Grubhub has been it's been testing me. I try to log back in, it will log me out, and then it will log me back in, and then I was having problems like payments, and sometimes like um it would like all of a sudden stop working. So I just went ahead and took it off. So everybody knows what DoorDash, Instacart, and Uber Eats. Now I do have Favor Runner, but that is for the state of Texas only. Basically, here in Texas, they decided to come up with this app. I don't know. I haven't really had too many problems, but I will be telling you the pros and cons of these four. So let's go ahead and get into Uber driver. So right here it says offline. That's always going to require you to take um choose like your vehicle and sometimes a picture of you just to make sure you're you. And you can go online, and then this thing up here, if you click it, let me see. Oh shoot, click the wrong thing. It shows you like your points that you've earned, and then like how much money you've made the day, like your trip, and then the last time that you done a trip, which was September 13th. Was the last time I used this actual app. Was it? Yeah, that's right, because I've been doing the other apps, so yeah, don't mind that. So here's the pros and cons about this one. Okay, so the great thing that I like about this, it gives you an option. You can do Uber Eats where you pay for the items and then do delivery, or you can just do pickup only and do deliveries. I do pickup only, just because to me it's easier. You just go pick it up, drop the items off, and that's it. So now you also have another option. Let me see. So if you go to like the little three circles or three lines, you'll see right here where it shows you like earn with rides. You can actually sign up as an Uber driver. Me, yeah, no. I'm not comfortable um driving people. Like I get scared just driving in the car with my own family, like taking my mom here, taking my sister here, my brothers, whatever. Yeah, I even be worried when I be driving them. So I just choose not to. I just choose to pick up the items. Now your earnings, it does go straight to this Uber card that you'll have. Now if you don't want to, let's say, um you don't have to sign up for it. You can also sign up with your bank, and sometimes it depends on what kind of bank you have. Like me, I don't have a bank. I do Chime, so it wasn't on there as an option. So I went ahead and got the card, and I realized with Venmo you can actually sign your card up and deposit however much money on you onto your Venmo account, and it doesn't charge you. So that's the good thing about that. Now I will say lately this app was the one at the beginning, but sometimes if you're doing a delivery and it's in person, and even sometimes when you pick up the delivery in person, um you have to do a pin. So when it asks for the pin, you will have to make sure you get the pin before you leave. Make sure you put the pin in right away. So you got to make sure when you're about to knock on that door, ring their doorbell, you have the stuff ready to write down their pin. So that's with Uber Eats. Okay, so with Instacart, of course, you're gonna go online. Right here in this little corner, it's gonna with the dollar sign, it's gonna tell you your earnings and also hold on, y'all. I'm trying to your earnings and also if you ever need like your promo, it'll also show you that. So down here you'll have your little oops, sorry, I'm trying to like I'm not used to this. So for your earnings, you can do cash out right away. Now the thing about this is that it charges you 50 cents to do cash out. So that's not too bad considering, it could be charging you more. So that's a good thing. Now, I will say the thing about Instacart is that you have to be very careful. That's the only thing I don't like. Sometimes it will tell you, oh, look, it's like a $12 trip. Okay, cool. Check your distance. For the love of all you guys, check your distance. Like, I had one that was like $15 trip and it was 2 towns, 3 towns over. Mm-mm. So you have to remember when you're doing deliveries, you're not going to get gas payment. Okay. You're going to get paid for the trip and then for your tips. Sometimes people don't tip. And I will tell you that right now. There are some people who do not tip whatsoever. So be very careful with that as well. And like I said, you don't have to accept everything. I know some people are like, oh, you have to have high acceptance and da da da. What they're really looking at is if you accept something and you cancel it. You can only have so many times where you can cancel. Like Instacart, for example, you cancel 3 times, that's it. You're you're out of it. So that's one thing you have to understand about these apps. And like I said, you don't have to accept everything, but I mean, at the same time, too, if it looks like a good deal, go ahead and do it. So, yeah, so this is for Instacart. Honestly, I haven't really had that much trouble, just only with like the miles, because sometimes they will get you with the miles when you're looking at the price of the delivery. So, yeah, but the one thing I will say about Instacart and Uber Eats, you will get half of your money, which is like, let's say, okay, I had did like a $12 trip. The trip itself was like $7, right? And then there was $5 tip. So you'll get that $7 from the trip, but you will actually have to wait for the other rest of your money for the tip. So the longest I've ever had to wait was like probably about an hour between both of those apps. So just kind of just remember that when you're doing your delivery. So we're gonna go ahead and get into Uber Eats. I mean, sorry, DoorDash. Sorry, guys. So right here, as you can see, you will have to motherfucker. So right here, you will have to schedule, as you can see, because nothing's available. Like right here is gray. Now, if it was red, that means you can DoorDash right then and there. So right here, you have the option of new promos. So let's see if they have any popping up. So as you can see, nothing pops up. They have no promos. So you can go back and then the little 3 dots right there. I'm sorry, 3 lines. So right here, I'm going to show you something. So you have like your dash, your schedule, your earnings, your ratings. Now the good thing about DoorDash, and I'm going to say I actually like it, is your safe driving feature. So when you click onto that, let's see. Was this it? Hold on real quick. Okay, I lied. So when you go to settings, you are gonna have cash on delivery, which means like you pay for it and then you get the cash when you deliver the items. I don't do that personally because you never know, just you never know. So what I wanted to show you was the save dash check-in. So when you click into that, and you click enable the check-in, you're gonna go to where it says location sharing. So when you do that, of course, I'm gonna block out their names. So you can add however many, I think it's 5. You can add up to 5 people you want to share. So every time you get onto DoorDash, it will automatically let people know your location, like where you're at. So just in case something were to ever happen, they'll be able to figure out where you're at and try to get you help anyway. So now the red card, which is what you get your payments on, um, I'm trying to get. They have a new one now. It's called DoorDash Crimson, is what it's called. That's the new card that they have. I have not tried it yet because, like I said, it's been like in the 30s the last few days this week, and I just didn't want to go outside. So, but yeah, so of course, the good thing that I will say about DoorDash is that when you finish, let's say like you did your run for 2 hours, whatever money you made goes straight to your card. You do not have to wait for nobody to give you tips, no nothing. Now sometimes they might tip you later on, and it goes straight to your card. So just wanted you to know that whatever you make goes straight to your card after you're done with your delivery. You can do a 30-minute delivery, and whatever you made in those 30 minutes, it goes straight to your car. So that's the great thing about DoorDash. Now, they have been starting where you're handing the items. Sometimes it asks for a pin, kind of like Uber Eats, and then sometimes it doesn't. So keep that in mind as well, and also be very careful because some people will try to kind of con you. I've had it where it was like, they want to make sure you take a picture of the items that you're putting in front of the door, because sometimes they'll be like, they didn't get the items when they clearly did, and they're just trying to get free food and their money back. So just be very mindful of that. Okay, so this little blue thing right here is where your thing is at. And I'm sorry, I'm trying not to show you my picture. But right here is where you're going to do runs. So I think, let me see. What's the highest you can do? I've never even tried to see how high you can go up the hours. Okay, cool. So you have the option of going 12 hours long. So all you do is hit the start and you're good, and then you can always exit it. So, and again, you have your three lines in the corner. So I'm going to show you. Okay, so right here you're gonna see where it says runs, which is the map that I showed you. So you have earnings, ratings, promos, help, announcements, and settings. So we're gonna go to settings real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So you have the option, the same thing also with DoorDash. You have an option of whether or not you want to do alcohol or like a cigarette run, like a delivery. So just know that you don't have to accept it. So this one I went ahead and just signed off of that. And for this one right here, because like I said, Favor is only in the state of Texas. So we have in Texas a grocery store called HEB. Now HEB, they have options of where you can either pick up the items or you can shop for the groceries and then deliver the items. So right here where it says batching eligibility, what that means is that you just have to make sure you have insulation bags, so you can pick up more than one delivery. A few days ago, I actually picked up a delivery. It was two deliveries, and I picked up groceries, and it was a $30 run. So basically, after you do your second delivery, you get the $30. And it's like that when you're doing batch runs. So just keep that in mind. Now they did add this new one in, and I haven't tried it yet. But it's basically shop and deliver. You go and you're shopping for the items and you deliver it. Personally, I'm not gonna sign up for it. I'm just not, because to be completely honest, and I'll tell you the reason why I prefer to pick up mostly like groceries and deliver the groceries than do payments. And I'll tell you in a minute. So right here, your deposit, you're gonna have your bank, and then you're gonna have whatever like debit card you have to put on here. So the bank, you get your direct deposit every Tuesday after 7 p.m. Now for your MasterCard, or mine's a MasterCard. But whatever debit card you're gonna put on there, that means that you can get your payment the same day, except for Monday. Monday's the only day that you cannot do instant payout, and it's because it's the day before Tuesday, which is when you do your direct deposit. So just keep that in mind. Now For your earnings, you're going to go ahead and go to your earnings. Now, here's the thing, where you see your earnings, you can do transfer now. So if you have whatever money on here, let's say you got $7, $6, you could transfer it now. Now, do remember that it does charge you 99 cents to transfer. So just go ahead and keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to say the one thing that I hate the most are the promos. Because you can do all the promos, but if your acceptance rating isn't up high, you're not going to get a lot of money from your promos. So that's the one thing that really does suck. Now, what also sucks, because I've had this happen to me, is whenever I'm making like a pay, or if I'm picking up anything, like let's say someone made a payment and all I got to do is pick up from Whataburger or Jack in a Box. All I do is pick up their items and take it. Now, you actually have to wait to get that money for some reason, which means you can get it within 10-15 minutes, or it could take an hour, like a whole freaking day. One time I had to wait 24 hours to get my money. So if you're like me and this is your only source of income, it's going to suck so bad if you don't get all the money that you made that same day. That's the only thing. Now, I will say with the grocery deliveries, when you're only picking up groceries and delivering it, every time you deliver those groceries, you do get your money. Why it's only like that with that one, I have no idea. But just, yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, so I want to go ahead and test out this camera on my tablet to see how good it is. And I don't know yet if I like it or not, but I'm just going to keep playing with it. And also, I just want to give you an update on the, delivery apps that I do to make money, because I do have a vehicle now and I'm still trying to job hunt. But in the meantime, you still gotta make money. So if you got a driver license, a car, and car insurance, go ahead and sign up for any of these deliveries. So I will see you on the next video sometime next week, and I will be showing you some little Valentine nails, kind of little things that I've seen. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.